Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Celtic Let's Play on FM13, and this is the game against West Bromwich Albion. Now this one could be interesting because of course they have Romelu Lukaku, who is I guess considered somewhat of a, I won't say a legend or anything, but you know, he does have a slight legacy on FM. He of course was one of the big players hyped up a few years ago, just before Chelsea signed him of course. You know, and on FM11, I think maybe FM10 as well, I can't quite remember. But he certainly had a bit of a legacy. You know, he was very, very good. And Chelsea, maybe they just saw this game and thought, hey, he looks good, let's take a punt on him. I can certainly see him scoring 20 goals for Chelsea next season, unfortunately. Hopefully next season he won't be as productive as he was against Liverpool. Because he certainly scored his fair share of goals against us, and that was slightly annoying. Anyway, moving on to the Celtic team. Now, I've listened to you guys. I went into the sort of formation, the tactics, and I was quite cold. You know, I didn't really do any. I probably should have done really, but I'm lazy. Bite me. You know, I went into like formations and tactics and stuff quite cold. I didn't consider it. So what I've done is a lot of people saying change to 4-4-2. That's what I've done, and we are now going to see. I think it was okay. Look, I wanted to do Adam Matthews on the left as a winger. I want to try him as a winger now. I know he's red. I know he doesn't play there, but I'm confident. I've used Adam Matthews before in this position with Liverpool on FM12, and he was very, very good. Now I know it's very different. I know it's a different situation, different team, different surroundings, different year, all that type of thing. But I really do think he can still do a really good job. I still want to play Zagiri, so I am confident enough to be able to play Adam Matthews. And I'm also going to be playing Rogic. I think it is how you pronounce that. It's Tom Rogic, right? So I think I've got that one right. Anyway, let's get to the game. So let's ask the advice of Mjällby, and let's do it for the supporters. Been on a good run, no reaction whatsoever. Keep it at standard, let's go. Now, we have been on a good run. I just should also apologise very quickly. I think that is slightly slow. That is slightly slow. We'll speed that up. Hang on. Where's the wrench? There it is. That's probably going to be then too quick. I think it's because I have been playing on this speed with the Liverpool team, and now I'm bringing it back to this speed. Tell me what you prefer. We'll leave it at normal for now. Yeah, sorry, it just seems quite slow because I'm not used to it. I've been using the 1-up from this. But I should also apologise firstly. It looks like the uploads got a bit screwed up last week. As I thought originally, like the fixtures and stuff got changed. But what happened is, it seems, I just uploaded them in the wrong way. Oh, hey, look, Berbatov scored again. What a surprise that is. And, you know, that was my fault. Sorry about that. You know, I uploaded them in the wrong way. I do occasionally upload. That's 1-0. Get in, Gary Hooper. Wonderful goal. I do occasionally upload, you know, in batches. I upload with the scheduler. And what happened was I just uploaded them in the wrong way. I must have named them like with the wrong numbers or something. Like I'll call it Celtic 1 or Celtic 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on in the order that, you know, so I know what order to put them in. But lovely ball there from Matthews. Gary Hooper falls back a bit. So yeah, I do apologise for that. Hopefully it won't happen again. Anyway, here we go. Oh, I thought Matthews was going to break for Matthews. Going to break for Hooper though. Saved by Foster. But well, nil up here and we're doing okay. So we are getting on a... So I realised that they were out of order, so I should point out we actually are on a good run. So, Matthews, not far away. Should point out, so we are on a good run. That's one thing I will say. I'm going to go to control, because I think this team looks pretty confident they're doing okay. Oh, hey, look, Gareth Bale scored. What a surprise. I'm just going to keep doing this sarcastically now for most... no, not overhyped players. That's very unfair. He's neither player are overhyped. Bale's a very, very good player. I think the Messi, Ronaldo talk's a bit blasé. I think it's just the British media looking for something to hold on to. It's like, we're still good. We still produce good players. You know, but don't get, and you know, what I mean is up to the caliber of Ronaldo and Messi. You know, sorry, if you're wondering why I'm speaking a bit slower, it's because I'm looking at the pace of the game is slower than what I'm used to. So, again, it's all weird and freaking me out. Anyway, here's Ambrose's free kick. Ooh, not far away. Foster nearly. I thought he was going to spill it, but obviously he was never going to do that. But 1-0 up here, going into just before going into half time. Adebayo's made it 2-0 to Tottenham there. I like that. I like just having the scores up here. That's a bit easier. Oh, and Suarez scored against Swansea. Yeah, so 1-0 half time, doing decent. We are doing decently. Decently, is that a word? Alright, with the performance so far, keep it up. Let's keep going. Rogic not doing too well. I might have to bring Forrest on. I am now more familiar with the team like Wanyama. I realise he's a quality player. He's been linked with Liverpool, actually, ironically. James Forrest, we all know he's been quality. Owen Hargreaves, he's done okay. I am wrapping him up in cotton wool, though. He is as injury prone as you think. You know, he is. He's not over the top. He's not what he once was. You know, where he would literally play for 10 minutes and, you know, break his leg. But you know, he's not. No, he's no. There's no angel either when it comes to injuries. You know, he's still quite bad. You know, he is still very, very viable to just, you know, turn up in your newsfeed one day and it'll be like, Owen Hargreaves has, you know, broke his shin or some weird thing, and it's like, how's he done that? How has he done that? So yeah, we have to be careful with him. And here's Shane Long, one of the most overpowered players on Football Manager in the history of Football Manager. Actually, I'm not saying he's overpowered on this game. He has just in the past provided some, at times, astonishingly out of character performances. I mean, I know Shane Long's a good player. Look, I'm not going to say he's not a bad player. I just don't think he's an amazing player. He's not on this. He seems at times like a well bloody class player, and he's not. Look at him. Well, that was just one chance. I might pull it back actually now to tactics. I'm still over there. I'm on FMC. I've just played Liverpool save, so I'm kind of still in FMC mode. The skin's all different and weird. I think West Brom are having too much of the ball for my liking, so we are going to pull it back. We're going to get some shouts on the go in a minute, but here goes Adam Matthews again. He's doing okay in this role so far. Well, say that, he's lost the ball, and that's the end of the highlight. Yeah, they're definitely having too much of the ball for my liking, so we are going to wait until... Goalkeeper? Wait, sorry, what? Why did the goalkeeper not move? I knew they were... That was inevitable. That really was inevitable. Right, instructions. Right, push higher up because we're clearly getting pushed too far back, so we need to push back at them, get stuck in, and one thing I always like to do is look for the overlap. That does seem to be a useful shout, at least as far as I can see. That was some... I don't know where the goalkeeper... Why didn't he just, you know, grab it? Like they always seem to, you know, a near post header. Oh, come on. Well, we dominated the first half, and now... Well, not dominated it, but, you know, we certainly... Oh, there you go, Fraser Forster. Yeah, we didn't dominate it, but, you know, we looked decent in the first half, and now we can't even get out of our own half. Yeah, that's better from Matthews. Gary Hooper, what can he do here? Gary Hooper, here we go. Oh, Fraser Forster, it's still going to... Oh. Sorry, Fraser Forster. Sorry, we've got Forster and Foster. Sorry, that does mess with your mind a bit. Sorry. It is quite difficult. This is why I'm not a proper commentator. Oh, come on, Matthews. Come on, I'm trying to give you a new lease of life here. You're not going to get in front of Izagiro, probably not Paulo Ferreira either. But come on. You know, I'm trying to get him into the team. I like Matthews, but didn't really help me out all that much there. And that, you'd never, ever, ever... One of my pet hates is crossfield balls. Never, ever play them. Oh, wow. Oh. That were real life Lukaku, we probably would have buried that. Right, we're going to make a sub because that is... Yeah, Matthews coming off. Okay, that really hasn't worked. We're going to bring Forrest on. Now, I know he's a right midfielder, but also we're going to take off Rogic for... Come on, we'll play Lassard. Go on. I'll probably bring off Bentley again. Utterly useless. He's a winger at the moment. I tried him in the middle. I'm going to try him on the wing. You know, obviously it's just not clicking yet. We're just going to wait it out and see. Obviously maybe I'll just, you know, try a few new things. Don't know what yet, but I'm going to have to try. Oh, look at this. We've had one decent shot in this first half, chance in this first half. It's just so slow, sorry, compared to what I'm used to on the FMC save. It's so annoying. Come on, Ambrose, you got that. Well done. No, use the ball too. Look for a green shirt. Got to look for I hate that. You just don't look. It's passing 101. Look for a teammate. Don't just hoof it away. There's still 20 minutes. If it was the 89th minute, I would say I understand. He's just hoofing it away and just preventing them from scoring. But no, there's 20 minutes to go. You're clearly not doing that. And I think we need to go attacking. Because we have a chance of winning this. We've proven we can score. I'm going to make another change. Going to bring off... well, to be fair, I don't really want to bring... okay. I haven't got anyone who can play out wide. The only player who can play out wide is Lustig, but not in midfield. Okay, we're going to bring on Wanyama. I'm going to have a play around with the formation, so we'll try this. Hang on. Okay, where do we go? Tactics. I'm still not used to this damn layout. Right, okay, Scott Brown. Who can play? Scott Brown can play it. Okay, he'll play as a wide midfielder. Lassard plays as a DLF. We'll also have him attacking. I'll have Wanyama on automatic. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. We'll go with that. Okay, there we go. Last 10 minutes or so. Let's see what we can do. Probably nothing, is this what the game likes to do. Jermaine Pennant has scored. That's a rarity. Actually, he just realised he's playing for Fulham. Does he even play for Fulham, or have they just signed him on a free on the game? Probably have done. So no one wants that twat anymore. Right. Oh, Ledley's into... Oh, nearly. And Mulumbu's actually gone down injured. And yeah, this is interesting now because both teams, I think, aren't going for the win. Here's Lasad. Forrest is in good position here. Well, there's a decent chance. We have grown into the second half, I suppose. But it will still count for nothing if West Brom get a late winner. But we are pressing forward now, which is good. And no yellow card for Jakob. Come on, ref. Be consistent. I hate how yellow cards in this game. I know that does kind. I know it works like this in real life a little bit, but they seem to come in batches. Like they'll come in like stuff, couples and stuff. Anyway, here's Joe Ledley. Oh, you've got to keep it down. That's a shocking shot. A shocking shot. Really poor effort. Right. Okay. Not gonna go. Actually, yeah. Fuck it. Overload. Why not? We're doing well. Oh, actually, this is the last chance. Never mind. Joe Ledley. Poor ball. That will be the game. Well, a decent point away. I'm never gonna. You can't be too disappointed by an away point. You're unlucky. Let's say unlucky. That's not too bad. I weren't able to win this game. Well, no, that's unfair. No, well, it's from the Birmingham Mail. Fuck you and you and you're unbiased. Sorry, and you're biased. Shite. Right. Anyway. Yeah. No, that's not bad. See, look, and then, it's like, enjoy the considerable height advantage. I love how it, makes a big deal of things like, height advantage and speed advantages. It's like, what the hell does that even mean? What's that got to do with anything, So, I don't know. Anyway, we're still doing okay. We're in 11th currently. Obviously, a few teams around us and above us still have games in hand and so on. So, again, West Brom, where are West Brom currently? Well, they're in the relegation zone. So that's not good actually. Probably should have done better. But an away point's an away point. At least we didn't lose. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Berbatov, top goal scorer. What have I been saying? Absolute bullshit. In fact, a lot of people have actually been asking how are Wigan doing in the SPL. So we'll have a look now. My caps lock is on. That's not good. Wigan! Scottish Premier League. They don't actually have a manager. Actually, I don't even think the Scottish League is active. It's not even active. So if you are wondering, that's why I've only activated England. Because I don't need anything else. So that is how the league stands then. Not bad. Arsenal are top. So the next game then is going to be against AC Milan, who have not actually been doing that well. They've had one loss and one draw, and we, of course, have done very well. So, and we haven't even conceded a goal yet, but this will certainly be our hardest task. Well, yeah, it will be, because it's in the San Siro. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you then for this big game. Ta-da.